Hello friends, Rahul Jha welcomes you. Today we will understand what is coding. So let's start. Coding, also known as programming, is the process of creating instructions that computers can understand and execute. It involves writing, testing, and maintaining sets of instructions called code in a programming language to develop software, applications, websites, and other digital tools. Key aspects of coding. Programming languages. Coding is done using specific programs like Python, Java, C++, JavaScript, etc. Each language has its own syntax and uses cases. Problem solving. Coding requires breaking down problems into smaller, manageable steps and creating logical solutions. Writing code. Developers write code in text editors or integrated development environments (IDEs) to create programs. Debugging. Debugging involves finding and fixing errors, that is bugs, in the code to ensure it works as intended. Applications. Coding is used to build website, mobile apps, games, artificial intelligence systems, data analysis tools, and much more. Collaborations. Coding often involves working in teams using tools like version control system, example Git, to manage and share codes. Why is coding important? Automation. Coding enables automation of repetitive tasks, saving time and effort. Innovation. It drives technological advancements and innovation across industries. Career opportunities. Coding skills are in high demand in fields like software development, data science, and cybersecurity. Creativity. Coding allows individuals to bring their ideas to life through digital solutions. In essence, coding is the foundation of modern technology and a critical skill in today's digital world. How can we start learning coding? Starting to learn coding can be exciting and rewarding. Here's a step by step guide to help you begin your coding journey. Choose a programming language. Start with a beginner friendly language based on your goals. Python. Great for beginners, used in web development, data science, and automation. JavaScript. Ideal for web development, front end and back end. HTML slash CSS. Essential for building websites, not technically programming languages, but necessary for web development. Java. Used for Android apps and enterprise application. C++ or C. Good for game development and system programming. Scratch. A visual programming language for kids or absolute beginners. Second, set clear goals. Decide why you want to learn coding. Build websites or apps, work in data science or artificial intelligence, automate tasks or solve problems, pursue a career in software development. Third, use free online resources. There are many free platforms to learn coding. Code Academy, interactive coding lessons, Free Code Camp, learn web development and earn certifications. Khan Academy, beginner friendly coding courses. W3 Schools, tutorials for web development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. YouTube, channels like Programming with Mosh, Traversy Media, and CS50 by Harvard. Fourth, practice regularly. Coding is a skill that improves with practice. Dedicate time daily or weekly to write code, solve problems on platforms like LeetCode, HackerRank, or Code Wars. Build small projects, example a calculator, to do list, or personal website. Fifth, work on projects. Apply what you learn by building real world projects. Create a portfolio website, build a simple game, example tic tac toe. Automate a task, example organizing files or sending emails. Projects help solidify your knowledge and showcase your skills to potential employers. Sixth, join a community. Connect with other learners and developers. Join forums like Stack Overflow or Reddit, example r/learn programming. Participate in coding challenges or hackathons. Attend local or virtual meetups and coding boot camps. 7. Learn the basics of computer science. Understanding fundamental concepts will make you a better coder. Algorithms and data structures. How computer works, memory, CPU, etc. Problem solving techniques. 8. Be patient and persistent. Coding can be challenging at first, but don't give up. Break problems into smaller parts and tackle them one at a time. Celebrate small wins and keep learning. 9th, explore advanced topics. Once you are comfortable with the basics, dive into frameworks and libraries. Example, React for JavaScript, Django for Python, version control system like Git or Git Hub, databases, example SQL, MongoDB, APIs and web services. 10th, build a portfolio. Showcase your project on GitHub or personal website. A portfolio demonstrates your skill to potential employers or clients. Tools you'll need: a computer, Windows, Mac or Linux. A text editor, example VS Code, Sublime Text or IDE, example PyCharm, IntelliJ. A browser for testing and debugging. Final tip: start small, stay consistent, and have good fun. Coding is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to mastering it. Good luck. How to write a small coding project? Writing a small coding project is a great way to practice and apply your coding skills. Here is a step-by-step guide to help you plan, build, and complete a small project. Choose a simple idea. Start with something manageable. Here are some beginner-friendly project ideas. There is calculator, a basic app that performs arithmetic operations. To-do list, a program to add, delete, and view tasks. Guess the number game, a game where the user guesses a randomly generated number. Personal portfolio website, a simple website to showcase your skills and projects. Weather app, fetch and display weather data using API. Countdown timer, a timer that counts down to a specific event. Break the project into smaller tasks. Divide the project into smaller, manageable steps. For example, for a to do list, create a basic user interface UI. Add functionality to add tasks. Add functionality to delete tasks. Save tasks to a file or database, that is optional. Display the list of tasks. Third, set up your development environment. Install the necessary tools. A text editor, example VS Code, Sublime Text, or IDE, that is PyCharm, IntelliJ, the required programming language, that is Python, JavaScript. Libraries or frameworks, if needed, example Flask for web development, React for front-end. Writing a code. Start writing step by step. Plan a structure. Outline the main components, example functions, classes, or modules. Write pseudocode. Write plain English steps to solve problems before coding. Implement features. Code one features at a time and test it before moving to the next. Use comments. Add comments to explain your code for better readability. Fifth, test your code. Test each feature as you build it. Check for errors, bugs, and fix them. Test edge cases. Example, what happens if the user enters invalid input? Use debugging tools or print statement to trace issues. Refactor and improve. Once the project works, improve the code. Make it more efficient. Example, reduce redundant code. Improve readability. Example, use meaningful variable names. Add comments and documentation. Seventh, add extra features, that is optional. If you have time, enhance your project. Add a graphical user interface GUI using libraries like Kinter, Python, or React. JavaScript. Integrate API, example, fetch data from weather API for a weather app. Add use authentication, example, login, sign up for a to-do list app. 8th, save and share your project. Save your project to a version control system like Git Hub. Create a Git account if you do not have one. Initialize a Git repository in your project folder. Push your code to GitHub. Share your project with others for feedback or to showcase your skills. Example is given, simple to-do list in Python. Here is a small example of a to-do list project in Python. Tips for success: start small and gradually increase complexity. Focus on one feature at a time. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Debugging is part of the process. Have fun and be creative. By following these steps, you will be able to write and complete small coding projects that help you grow as a programmer. Happy coding.